So thank you for being with us today to celebrate Circle Innovation Healthtech SME program. I am honored to be standing here as we discuss the funding allocation of our latest initiative, launched in partnership with Pacifique and with the support of Simon Fraser University. Without further ado, I would like to begin this event by respectfully acknowledging the Musqueam, the Squamish, the Tsleil-Waututh, the Katsi, the Kunantlem, the Kwakwait, the Kwantlem, the Semiahmoo, and the Tawasen people on whose unceded traditional territory SFU reside. It has been the privilege of my working career to launch Circle Innovation, a tribute to my grandmother who has raised me and had difficulty navigating the healthcare system in her old age. The uniqueness of Circle Innovation model lies in our organization ability to facilitate co-creation, to work with company alongside with them and really help them push the envelope of research and innovation further. Our work has drastically improved patient care across the region, positively affecting the life of thousands of patients, while facilitating access to resources, knowledge, and technology to help hundreds of students, professors, and faculty to create innovative technology solutions as we saw today. And thank you very much for being here. You are the true champions. What began as an idea conceived in an academic lab in the south of France has now generated 79 million in revenues for the healthcare industry here in British Columbia. Created more than 230 high-tech jobs, trained over 30 new workers, and grew revenue for several BC-based companies, while taking 37 technology to the market in the hands of patients. This result will not have been possible without the support of Pacifique and Simon Fraser University and the city of Surrey to build that together. And I think that's what is the spirit of what Circle Innovation is building the future together. We have successfully accelerated the research and development of new technology, ultimately addressing skills gaps in health tech, med tech, age tech, digital tech across our region. And also today, we're working in agri-tech with the BCCI Center for Innovation. But as part of the initiative today on healthcare technology, we will work alongside anchor companies like Human in Motion Robotics, MetaOptima, AltumView, Tuktu, all of which are critical for attracting talent, developing cutting-edge technology, and helping us build a brighter future. Our partnership with Pacifique marks as an important milestone for Circle Innovation, and I could have not been prouder than I am today, standing here in front of all of you, my distinguished guests, partners, and friends. Our next speaker and guest of honor is a true inspiration who has made serving others a cornerstone of his life. He has received numerous recognition for his service, including the Meritorious Service Medal, the Order of Military Merit, the Canadian Forces Decoration, the General Campaign Star, and the Canadian Peacekeeping Service Medal. I have personally witnessed his inspiring leadership throughout my time with SFU and experienced firsthand how he has been able to revitalize community spaces and grow prosperity across the province. We are grateful for his commitment to scale health tech businesses, create quality jobs while supporting inclusive growth in the healthcare realm. We are excited to live vicariously through his vision, and without further ado, please allow me to warmly welcome the Honourable Harjit Sajjan, Minister of Emergency Preparedness and Minister responsible for the Pacifique Economic Development Agency of Canada. Thank you very much.
Morning, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Before I begin, I just want to acknowledge as well that we are on the territory of the Kwantlen, Katsi, Semiahmoo, Kikit, Kwantlen, and Tawasin First Nations. And thank you, Dr. Marino, for your very kind introduction and your leadership here as well, and the entire Circle Innovation team for hosting this wonderful event. And I also want to acknowledge my very good friend and colleague, Member of Parliament Randeep Sarai, who also just want to say was a champion for veterans a long time ago, and to have him as the Parliamentary Secretary for Veterans Affairs is an asset for all veterans. And I am a veteran, so I can say that with utmost personal experience. So thank you for your leadership. And I also want to acknowledge Mayor Brenda Locke. It's wonderful to see you, and thank you for the amazing leadership also for the city of Surrey. It's great to be back here at the SFU campus. It's so inspiring when you just walk in here. You get that sense of you want to, take your ideas to the next level. So thank you for this wonderful opportunity. So as you know, that 2 years ago, right here, the Government of Canada, we announced the creation of Pacifique, which is, as you know, a federal economic development agency dedicated to BC. And since then, Pacifique has been working diligently with partners who are building innovative businesses, creating quality jobs, supporting inclusive growth in British Columbia. And the leadership to get Pacifique created was as members of Parliament from BC, we advocated and convinced the Prime Minister that BC needed its own development agency. And that's what Pacifique is. It took some effort, but we're already seeing a significant impact. So when you look around, you're struck by the power of the partnerships that are being forged, and just walking around, you can just see the work in action. But today we're celebrating several of those partnerships, and as you know, earlier this year, I announced an investment of $4.7 million in Pacifique funding to support the growth of Circle Innovation's Healthtech Hub and the SME programs. Now, this program is helping small and medium-sized business enterprises in BC's life sciences sector to develop new technologies and, more importantly, to scale up. Now, it includes connecting these businesses with consumers, technology providers, and experts to solve their research and development challenges and grow revenue and ultimately create good quality middle-class jobs. And so I learned from Circle Innovation that this program has successfully supported 37 BC-based companies and helped bring 46 critical healthcare projects to market. And that's impressive. So I want to give a big congratulations to the team there for that one. And earlier this morning, I had the opportunity to experience firsthand some of the cutting-edge healthcare technology that is being developed right here in BC. Like, as you can see right here, the human and motion robotics, as you know, is an exoskeleton suit that empowers individuals with motion disabilities to walk naturally and independently. And just imagine, when you have a Veterans Affairs Center right here in Surrey, and so many veterans who were hurt, injured in physical ways, how much an impact that's going to have. So it's very personally gratifying to see the innovation that's going in. It's going to help so many people. And also MetaOptima, who's using the smartphone technology to help early detection in skin cancer. And the research, again, was started right here. And also AltumView is using the AI to allow families to care for providers to monitor the whereabouts of the aging adults in their homes to mitigate the impacts of accidents. And I think all of us, including myself, know the anxiety that we have for our elderly parents or grandparents who are going through that. And keeping them in their homes is so important to making sure that they get the health and support that they need. And these health tech companies are advancing innovations that will improve the lives across the country and, more importantly, across the globe. And Circle Innovation is making sure that these companies have the support they need to achieve their goals. And it's a critical time to invest in life sciences, I would say. The Government of Canada recognized that a thriving life science sector is directly tied to the health and a resilient economy. So we're committed to collaborating with partners like Circle Innovations who are working diligently to position BC as a strategic global leader in health-related technology. So I want to commend Circle Innovation again and its many partners here today for the incredible progress made so far, and to see the innovation that BC organizers are growing and they're prospering. Your success is our success as well. The collaboration happening on SFU Surrey campuses, the work being done at Circle Innovation are just two of the amazing things happening right here in the beautiful city of Surrey. Now, as you know, Surrey is one of the fastest growing cities and cultural diversities in Canada, and it's going to be getting there very shortly as the largest city. Now, the city here has the right conditions for success, and I'm from Vancouver, okay, and I'm saying this, all right? So you have the right conditions for success. A central, more affordable location in the Lower Mainland, a young workforce. You have nearly 20% of the region's industrial land, and innovative businesses and research centers, and the universities who are all working together. The economic success of Surrey will mean economic success for all of British Columbia and for Canada. So last year, when we announced 7 new Pacifican regional offices throughout the province, we also announced that the Pacifican will open our new headquarters in Surrey, which will making our home in the center of this growing economic hub, which makes sense. So which brings me to another cause of celebration today. I want to take this opportunity to formally announce that the Pacifican Surrey headquarters will be located at Station Tower, just down the road from here, okay? So having a federal presence in Surrey will help us better serve the Lower Mainland and our growing economy south of the Fraser Valley. Pacifican is looking forward to being part of the Surrey's community and being part of a strong headquarters to serve the entire province from here. So we're committed to working with you to build a more inclusive, dynamic, and stronger economy for all British Columbians. Pacificans plan to spend lots of time in Surrey over the next year, getting to know our new neighborhood communities and partners. So if you have any ideas to create good quality jobs, a new innovative business ideas, or an idea that would just create inclusive growth, get in touch with us. We're here to help, and I mean this most genuinely. I will be visiting quite often to see what the relationships are going, and it's already taking place here. So as a Minister Pacifican, one of my main goals is to champion the important work of the organizations in BC like Circle Innovation and SFU. So thank you to Circle Innovation once again for hosting us here today. And thank you for the entire team at Simon Fraser University for being such an unwavering supporter of innovation here in British Columbia. More importantly, you're making it happen, right? I visited here before, seeing some of the amazing technologies. And as we look at all the gadgets and stuff, what the real power of Surrey and this place actually has, it's its people and the enthusiasm that you have here. And regardless of what might be going on in our country or around the world, you have that drive to be able to do better, find where those opportunities actually exist. And every single time I come back, I'm just more inspired. So I look forward to coming back here more and more, and you're going to have a Pacifican office right here to support you. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Sajjan. On behalf of SFU Second Innovation, you are a true testament to excellency and devotion to our community here in BC. So really, we are very thankful. Our next speaker has always been supportive of our mission. As I was saying just earlier, like you were here on the first day, so thank you so much for all your support and your help. He is a distinguished member of parliament that is passionate about civic responsibility, including the need to make positive contribution to health technologies, while supporting initiatives that focus on enhancing the quality of life for those less fortunate. I have witnessed firsthand his dedication and excellency in these endeavors, and I admire his ability to be diligent, inventive, and devoted when representing his constituency here in Surrey, and always be here on the ground. We are delighted to have him on the podium as our next speaker. Please welcome with me MP Randeep Sarai.
Thank you, everyone. It's an exciting time to be a member of Parliament for Surrey Centre and be the Parliamentary Secretary for Veterans and Associate Minister of Defence. life for a politician is all about relationships, and I think I've been very fortunate to have great relationships with my ministers, with different levels of government, like our mayors, and whenever we get a great announcement for Surrey, it's a good day for the residents of Surrey Centre. So it's a pleasure for me to join you all here today alongside my colleague, Minister Sajjan, at SFU's beautiful sustainable energy engineering building, another collaborated feature that was done with federal and provincial government funding, collaborated with the city in a very rapid manner to provide students and ecosystems the tools and the space that they need to grow and learn and foster in this community. As a member of Parliament for Surrey Centre, where SFU is located, it's always an honour and always a privilege to be part of such exciting announcements. Pacific Can's $4.7 million funding has allowed for Circle Innovation to make a real and long-standing, long-lasting impact on influencing and enhancing healthcare tech companies based in BC. Its program is enhancing the competitiveness of BC's healthcare sector. It supports our strong economic growth, and it enables advances in health tech, and more than that, it empowers patients, caregivers, in improving their quality of life. You don't have to look too far for that. If you look at here, we've got technologies that are helping those with spinal cord injuries be able to walk again, having a veterans village nearby and a veterans affairs center. This is the type of technology right at your back door. It's amazing. I've seen Dr. Merriam grow from a little desk over above the brewery over there on a two, I think it was about 3 feet wide, and she had her and her partner working diligently to grow to the next level where a government-funded incubator pushed her farther. We had the RCMP test her products on their bike squad, and now I think she has products shipped globally around the world and bringing technology and safety and dermatology to those that would otherwise never get it. Minister Sajjan and I saw amazing technology helping parents who might be living on their own if they fall, and how to alert them, to those that might need a little extra care but are not technologically savvy, but their kids are, so their kids can actually help them get the help they need. These are the type of technologies that are being developed right here, and we know initially, and Minister Sajjan shared his own story, had he had this type of help when he had patented a project a long time ago, it might have been to market much sooner, but governments in the past probably didn't help you cross that hump, that technological valley that they say where things just drop down after they're invented. But with funding for Circle Innovation, Pacific Can. Now it's a real proud and honor to have Pacific Can Development Agency, BC's own development agency, headquartered right here in Surrey Centre. It will provide the funding, the support, the networks that'll help make companies move forward. Just earlier, the Minister and I met with some great companies of Surrey that have grown from mom and pop shops to amazing companies with hundreds and hundreds of workers and employees and careers that are being developed. And they're so sincere where they want to take somebody from a low-skill job and actually give them a career so they don't have to work so hard, but they can work all the way to the age of 70. Well, it's Pacific Can that's going to give that development agency that technology, that support they need to kind of take them over that hump. It used to be headquartered in Edmonton when it was Western Diversification. Well, one of our Pacific Caucus, our BC members, when we fought for this, we said, well, you know, Alberta's great too, but Alberta and the prairies have different needs. They have different technology needs. They have different demands. BC's different. We need our own agency, and I'm proud to say that the minister for that is also a British Columbian and a champion for that, and we here in Surrey get the benefit because it's the gateway, I think. We're a border city, we're a logistics city, we're a technology city, and we're the fastest growing city, and we have the largest student base in the entire province, if not the country, with I think over 83,000 students, so they're going to get the opportunities to, as I call it, live, learn, work, and play right here in Surrey. So as you can tell, I'm pretty excited. I just want to thank everyone that made all of these, the $4.7 million announcement, as well as bringing Pacific Can Development Agency right here to Surrey. That made it happen. I really want to thank you all. I know there's a lot of people behind the scenes in the agency and in the minister's staff that did that. I want to thank the mayor and council who's always been very supportive and rapidly getting that. And I also want to thank SFU and our business community here in Surrey that has also supported this initiative. So thank you. As you can tell, my enthusiasm is unlimited.
Thank you, MP Sarai. On behalf of Circle Innovation and SFU, your perspective is unique in many ways, and we feel fortunate that we have the opportunity to work with you. So thank you so much. Our next speaker was sworn into office only a year ago, and through this time she ran on a commitment to expand Surrey Memorial Hospital. And she is aware of the challenges of the healthcare community that we are facing when trying to implement new technology for patients. In her first month, she re-established the Office of Ethics Commissioner, as well as committees for public safety and equity, diversity and inclusion. She has been doing everything in her power to address healthcare issues while tackling affordability concerns. I am pleased to welcome Her Worship Brenda Locke to the podium. Thank you for being with us.
Doesn't look good in. That'll never look good in the pictures. You guys be kind to me. Well, good morning, everyone. It's absolutely a pleasure for me to be here. I was just listening to Minister Sajjan, and I almost feel like I have nothing more to say. You know so much about our city, and I'm so deeply grateful that you do, because the city of Surrey truly is going to be the economic engine of British Columbia and the West Coast, and there's just no doubt about it. I am so happy to be here today to celebrate this. On behalf of the City Council, I absolutely thank you for all that you've done and all that you're bringing. And I also want to recognize Randeep Sarai. Randeep is an absolute pillar of not just this area of Surrey, but the entire city, and always there for us whenever we need that support. And what a better place to do this than the beautiful, sustainable SFU building. It doesn't seem so long ago we opened this, but I was looking at the name here. It says Canada's Engaged University. And you know, SFU Surrey is more than just an engaged university. It is part of Surrey. It is part of the community, and it reaches out in ways that you can't even imagine. The Healthtech program we are here to learn about today is sure to have significant impact on the growth and the innovation of small and medium-sized enterprises in Surrey and obviously well beyond. The work that Circle Innovation is doing through its program will not only solve research and development challenges, but it will create jobs for our economy. And I too was really impressed with looking at some of the innovation that's there. I've just come from trying to help and support an elderly parent, and I can tell you I'm going to be talking to some of the people that are doing that great work to help support people and families. Thank you so much to the federal government for this funding through the important work through Pacifique Can. It truly means a lot to the city. The City of Surrey is currently working with SFU on enhanced collaboration opportunities to relaunch Innovation Boulevard and to support opportunities to grow research, collaboration, and industry partnerships right here in Surrey. And I know I saw Anita Huberman just a minute ago. I'm not sure if she's still here, but she always refers to City of Surrey as the opportunity city, and indeed, it absolutely is. Programs like Circle Innovation will allow Surrey-based companies access opportunities to leverage their innovation to solve real-world problems and gain critical skills along the way. So congratulations to all the work you've done so far. It's meaningful, it's important, and I can't wait to see what's coming next. Thank you all.
Thank you sincerely, Mayor Locke. On behalf of SFU and Circle Innovation, your commitment to our community is inspiring, and we are honored to have your support today. Simon Fraser University has been instrumental to Circle Innovation's success. We will not be able to be here today without SFU. Through SFU, we have learned how to mobilize research. We supported hundreds of students begin their unique entrepreneurial journey and ultimately address innovation challenges in healthcare. I have been fortunate enough to work closely with our next speaker over the years. She has made a career of advancing higher education locally, provincially, and nationally. Her leadership ability, coupled with her personal commitment to improve the university capacity to enhance the social and economic well-being of BC communities, inspired me to create Circle Innovation. So in so many ways, I am proud to call her my colleague. Please welcome with me Dr. Joanne Curry.
Thank you, Sylvain, for such a generous introduction. What an inspirational day, and so pleased to be here on the traditional and unceded territories of the Coast Salish, Kwantlen, Semiahmoo, Kaikait, Tsawwassen, Kaitsi, and Coquitlam people. I wanted to personally thank each of the speakers for coming today, and particularly for Pacifican. It's so exciting to welcome you to the neighborhood. I can't believe it's only been 2 years since Pacifican was announced. SFU's vision to be a leading research university advancing an inclusive and sustainable future is really coming to life. You talked about action, Minister Sajjan, and whether it's agri-tech, clean tech, or health tech today, Pacifican is really behind so much of it. So very excited to have your headquarters just down the street. And Randeep, Sarai, Brenda spoke to it as you're a pillar of the community, and I joke that this is the house that Randeep and his government built. Without the federal government's funding of $45 million, matched by the province of $45 million in SFU funding, this wouldn't exist. And I also want to point out the architect of this amazing building is the late, great Bing Tom, who also was the architect of Central City and the beautiful Surrey City Centre Library. So it's great to be in the space that's host to sustainable energy engineering and mechatronics systems engineering. Mayor Locke, always great to see you, and the City of Surrey has been such an incredible partner to SFU for the last 22 years. Mayor Locke mentioned Innovation Boulevard, which was a dream 15 years ago, and when we're here today, and I love, Sylvain, that you've showcased a number of groups and companies that are moving forward with products and services that are so important to health of Canadians and worldwide. The SME, or small medium enterprise sector, is so important to the health tech sector, and I think Surrey is an excellent home for a growing list of such companies. And finally, I just wanted to thank Sylvain for the partnership with Simon Fraser University, for the dream of Circle Innovation, and for bringing us all together today for this incredible, inspirational event.